Hey, it's Milton Daily Homes Chuck here, and we've got a list of 8 properties. I love this kind of 8 to 12 a day. It's absolutely perfect, and so let's get right into it. 1102 Bowring is at 394.9, and so it's a what's it called? A Springdale model, and it's 17 something square feet, 2-car parking in the driveway. It's built by Mattamy. Bowering's a great little street. You're close to the Catholic school. You're close to the public school. Looks like it's a nice. If you don't live on Bowering, you have no reason to go on it. You've got nice cabinets here. This is a custom-built enclosure for that fridge. This is a very expensive fridge, and if they're including it with the sale, that's certainly a positive thing. Walk out to the backyard, you've got the family room. Then there's a front dining room as well. 3 bedrooms upstairs and a little bit of a bigger ensuite. There's laminate floors in one of the bedrooms. 394. I mean, when you see some of this stuff selling at 370, 380 for semis, I gotta say, these guys might have a shot. 601 Lyons. I'm a huge fan of Lyons. I think it's a great street at 459.9. This would compare maybe to the one that sold on Churchill. Double car garage, okay, 60 by 100-foot lot, so it's wider, but it's not quite as deep as some of the other ones. You've got the hardwood, you've got the wainscoting in here, and so the kitchen has had some work done to it. Looks like those aren't original cabinets. Looks like a green window. I'm not sure what they did there, but a big king-size bed in the master, pool table down below. I don't know if that's a shot I would have necessarily included. I think that I mean, it's a big wood shack that's green. I don't know. But one thing I do see in the background that's nice is I believe that they have the pass-through through the garage. So it looks like there's a garage door that goes into the backyard, which is a super thing if somebody has a boat or a trailer or something like that that they want to sort of bring into the backyard. That could be what this thing here is for. And I'd like to see a little bit more of the backyard here, but a nice wood deck. It's a beautiful looking home. Back split, so you probably have the walkout from the lower level. Fantastic stuff. Okay, so 1071 Legere Way, or Legere, I'm just kidding around. 459.9. It's a double car garage, and so there's no photos of this one. The value points on it are that it backs onto a pond. Okay, so that's something, I mean, not having the pictures, I can't really verify that. Now, the only thing I'd be concerned with on this one is that you've got a living dining room that's 20 feet by just under 12 feet. And then you have a kitchen with a breakfast area. That's all you have on the main level. And it says there's laundry too. So it's probably, tucked away somewhere in the corner. But you only have one room there, and then your kitchen and an eat-in. And it's not that big. 20 by 12 is... I've seen condos with bigger living rooms than that. So that's the real tough part. It's 4 good-sized bedrooms. The last double-car garage of this model that sold, I think, was in the 440s. So you add the ravine or you add the pond behind, and they may be in a good spot. Hard to tell. I don't think there's a ton of upgrades in there. 410 Greenlee's is at 509.9. And we've seen a couple, I believe, similar models. I think this one was listed before. There's the kitchen. I've talked about putting the facing on this side of the cabinet. Really improves the appearance here. Nice colors though. I mean, so you've got the pass-through between the family room and the dining. And people say, well, why don't you just keep everything open? The problem with that is that you don't have a place for your couch. So it's good that they have the half wall here. A little bit of wall space is not such a bad thing. Okay, so 4 bedrooms. There's 2 full bathrooms on the second level, and then the family room obviously being above the garage. Seems like a fair price to me. 2470 square feet. Now 250 McCready is about the same size. It's listed for about 15,000 more. This one has had this model has sold recently, and so you got a couple. It's weird when they switch back and forth between the fronts. Neutral colors though, you've got what I believe is the family room on the second level. My problem with some of these homes, so you're talking about a very narrow living dining room in the front of the house, almost to the point where it's bordering on unusable, depending on the kind of furniture that you have. Okay, so it can really, some people will walk in and just go, hey, this is not going to work for me. The bedrooms are a good size upstairs though. Okay, 2341 square feet. 1523 Morse. This one is a Mattamy home. I think it's 2427, and again, we're cranking this up. So we've got a home that's 509 that's the same size as this one. This one, even though the pictures are kind of low res, as you can see that they've definitely spent some money. The hardwood floors, you got this nice open ceiling in the dining room, or in the living room, pardon me. There's the dining room underneath that sort of balcony. And so there's 4 bedrooms upstairs, and on top of that, you also have that kind of lofty balcony space. Upgraded countertops, built-in appliances. You've got the range hood up here. You've got the cooktop. Lots of money spent in this home. There was a time when these properties probably would have sold for like 580. A little bit slower right now, but the upgraded tiles in the bathroom looks like a great little shower there. And then you've got the flooring upstairs that's been done. So a lot of money was spent on this. I have a feeling this home would look fantastic in person. Very little carpet too, so that's a good thing if your kids have allergies or anything like that. 1603 Hume is at 666.9, and that's kind of a interesting price. 3,300 square feet plus a finished basement, so well over 4,000 square feet of space. Hardwood floors here in probably the living dining, not the family room. There's your basement downstairs. Nice upgraded kitchen. Not over the top. I like this little built-in box above where the light is. That island is movable. So just good colors, backsplash, nice counter. That's what it takes. And there's a little butler's pantry just off the kitchen. The ensuite is definitely a nice thing. I love the way it looks. You can get a nice chandelier over top of your tub, and it's a good looking space there. Now it's the same depth as a standard size lot, but what it has is an extra about 20 feet of space. So it pies out in the back. Lots of space to do stuff. Big deck there. And when you add up the size, the basement, and that other stuff, I mean, it's starting to look pretty good. Okay, so Lydia's the last listing of the day. It's at 699.9. And Lydia, if you've ever driven on it, you know it's a fantastic street. There are some really top-notch homes there, and really the best of Old Milton. That's one of those streets that's just a character street in town. And so it's a 50 by 132 foot lot. And so you've got, it looks like they put 9-foot ceilings in here. So I don't know how they did that, or you know, what if it was maybe a bungalow and then they just raised it and then they put a second story. Hard to tell, but it's very rare to find 9-foot ceilings. This is called HDR photography, and it kind of ends up looking like an oil painting when you're done. I find it's not a natural state. Like, your eyes don't see like this, or if they do, congratulations. But I find it a little difficult to get into these photos. I feel like you're almost watching a cartoon or an alternate reality. And but it certainly looks nice, the upgrades. So again, the photos aren't to my taste. I don't know if I can really, you know, get a sense of what that home's about. But I mean, it's certainly artistic, and it's nice, and it's different, and it stands out. Now this one also has an in-ground pool too, and in 3 bedrooms. You've got the finished basement as well. So really, I mean, the location is certainly playing a factor in the pricing on this one. So anyhow, that's our list for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you back here on Monday, and have a fantastic weekend. And if you need our help, you know we're here for you in every way that we can be. Okay, so take care. I'll see you later. Bye.